Good morning and warmly welcome to our Facebook webinar and the product launch of our new Honorzir zirconia and our cosmetic concept. I want to introduce you first my colleague Zlatko. Zlatko is from Croatia. He will join the webinar later and you will see a little video of his laboratory and his experience with the new zirconia. Zlatko is a dental technician since 1984. He worked in Germany and Switzerland and collected there a lot of experience. Thomas Zlatko is specialized in CAD/CAM and zirconia from the beginning. His field of duty is ceramic and implants. My name is Sascha Holstein. I am also a dental technician since 2002. I'm working in the dental industry for over 12 years now. My experience is product management, marketing and sales. I'm a specialist for CAD/CAM equipment and materials. Since 2020, I am the CEO of Aidite Europe in Düsseldorf, Germany. I want to start with today's challenges in dental labs. So you guys out there, you have a lot of challenges every day you have to face. So CAD/CAM technology is fast developing. The digital transition is changing the job of the dental technician drastically and very fast. Established technicians having difficulties switching from analog to digital work. There's a lot of choice of material and technology out there. Everything is growing quickly. Also, for laboratory owners, it's hard to find young talents and students. Also, the labor costs are increasing. Nevertheless, endless zirconia types and manufacturers are on the market. So there's so big choice of different types of zirconia, different manufacturers, different manufacturing processes. Everything needs to be faster and cheaper. So imagine that for years dental laboratories had time for dental restorations a week or two, but today, also because of the digital transition and everything is digital with intraoral scanners, the turnaround time of cases is much faster. We often talk about 2 to 3 days, and still the price needs to be the same. So what can you do? What can you do to face all these challenges? Of course, we can use advantages of the CAD/CAM processes and materials. That means the new processes, machines and scanners and software, they can take effort from us away. But of course, we need to adapt our laboratory, our way of working. We can reduce unnecessary manual steps and therefore also save the labor costs. You can increase effectivity of your production. Optimize your material costs. That means, of course, you can downsize your choice of all the zirconia. You can buy cheaper zirconia, of course, but still keep in mind you need to produce a good quality for the patients. Streamline means also that you downsize the choice of all the shades you have. You have maybe white zirconia, you have pre-shaded zirconia, you have multi-layered zirconia. Then of course you have other materials like chrome cobaltum, like PMMA or composite. You also can increase the service and the quality of your restorations. I mean, this is the aim we all want to do and produce quality and deliver a good service to the dentists. But Aidite took this challenge very serious. Especially if we look into the field of zirconia, we didn't sleep and we developed for you a new type of zirconia. And maybe we did a good solution for you. If we're looking into the history of zirconia, for many years we started with opaque zirconia. Let's say this was the first generation of zirconia. This zirconia was not really translucent, and actually the first zirconias have been white and you had to liner them. After it was linered, you put ceramic on, and at least the zirconia was just another frame material. The way of working was the same. We layered ceramic instead of gold, we layered ceramic on zirconia. Then very quickly, more translucent zirconia came into the game. This zirconia was still stable, high strength, but had a better translucency. The translucency was around at that time to 35%. But still, it looks very opaque, and we still had to put some minimal layering on it, like enamel, to have a more natural appearance and giving a depth feeling of the tooth. Then let's say the third generation was cubic zirconia. These anterior materials, which had almost a translucency of Emax, but had a limitation in the indication. You often could do just small bridges or single units, and it really was there and it still is there to replace Emax restorations. So what technicians asking was at least a solution in the middle. And this is what we're talking about, and the dental industry is talking about the fourth generation of dental zirconia. This zirconia is yttria stabilized zirconia, and we're talking here about a 4Y PSZ zirconia. That means partially stabilized zirconia. We have 4 mole% of yttria in this zirconia. We're achieving with this zirconia 40-70% translucency. That is 5% more compared to the 3Y zirconia we know on the market. As you can see on the right side, we could drastically decrease the light transmission. So the bifragments, the scattering of zirconia, we could decrease. That means the cubic phase, the light can go directly through the zirconia without having any refractions, and this leads to a higher translucency, but also to nicer shades. The colors looks more beautiful, more natural. We still have 1000 megapascal flexural strength, which is the difference compared to the anterior zirconia. So we can say that with the fourth generation of this zirconia types, we have the right balance of translucency and strength. This ideal light transmission leads to natural looking appearance and colors. Also, we have a multi-indication. We can use this material for anterior teeth, for posterior teeth. We can use it for single units, for veneers, for onlays, but also still can do brick bridges with it. And most important, the way of working today is that we producing in dental laboratories monolithic cases. So actually less layering, only staining, everything is full monolithic milled. So that's why we developed Honorzir. Honorzir is your solution to face all the challenges in your dental lab today. Let's have a look at the Honorzir family. We call it SHTP zirconia. That means super high translucent plus. We have still the white zirconia, the Honorzir SHTPW for white. We have here also 40-70% translucency, the 1000 megapascal strength. But it is for laboratories which still using the coloring and staining liquids. So that means you use a brush or you dip white zirconia before you sinter it. You can use it for single units and up to multi-unit bridges. The effectivity, so the work steps, the work and the effort you have to put in is here low. The effectivity is low because you have to stain and you have to dip it. This is an extra step. But you also have the choice for a mono-shaded for pre-shaded zirconia. We have still the same characteristics. It's 40-70% translucency, 1000 megapascal flexural strength. Still, you can use it for single units up to big ridges. The effectivity here is medium because the step of staining and dipping before sintering is eliminated. It's already pre-shaded. The last thing is we have in this family is the multi-layered Honorzir zirconia. Also a high translucency from 40–70%. It's multi-layered. We have 11 shades available for that. You can do single units, veneers, inlays, onlays, and bridges up to 6 units. The effectivity for this zirconia is high because it's multi-layered. You don't need to dip it before sintering, and it already has a natural transition of the teeth. So at least also after sintering it looks already very natural with a color degree and translucency degree. But let's have a look for the process yourself. So we mill the zirconia, you cut it out, using our fast sintering furnaces, and it comes out already with a shade transition. You just need to give it a human touch and little finish with the stains. But it's already good if you just replace it. So have a closer look at the Honorzir SHTP multilayer. We have mentioned we can do inlay, full monolithic cases, bridges up to 6 units, and still you can do screw retained bridges. We have a revolutionary match of the Vita shades. So as you can see on the picture in the right corner, if you put an A2 in, you mill it, you sinter it, and it comes out like an A2, as it should be. So you don't have to do color adjustment. We have a lifelike smooth color transition like a natural tooth. The advantage is you can finish it in one bake, for example with our Aidite stain and glaze. This process is really streamlining your productivity, and it's increasing your aesthetic. So that means that unnecessary steps are avoided. We have also colors available, as you can see on the left side. And these are the most common colors, the most colors used in labs. So, but have a look at the staining concept behind it and our idea to optimize your inventory. There are only 10 shades, so there is no necessary invest into rare shades. So you don't have, for example, a B4 or D3. You have it on your shelf in your stock, and you maybe use 1, 2, 3 crowns for a patient case and then never use it again. It's a loss. It's an invest of money you have in your laboratory you can avoid. Darker shades or not so common shades you can simply stain. And we give you, with our stain kit, a very dedicated protocol how to achieve the darker shades if they are necessary. As you can see on the left side, here's an example how easy it is to stain a C2 Vita shade to a C3 Vita shade. So actually very simple. You use the body color, the C, add a bit blue to it, mix it, and then apply it on the on your crown and finish it in one bake. And here we go, you have a nice C3 without having the necessity to buy C3 blank. So this staining concept is really helping you to streamline your inventory. Reduce your inventory through this concept.
Hello, my name is Latuch Thomas.
So I want to introduce you to my colleague Thomas. Zlatko Thomas from Croatia. Zlatko is our technical trainer and advisor. He tested intensively the Honorzir zirconia and the concept, and he actually adapted his way of working in his laboratory. He is now using only the multi-layer concept, and see what Zlatko has to tell us.
Hello, my name is Latuch Thomas, and I am from Zagreb, capital city of Croatia, and I am dental technician for 30 years. I started when I was young, and more years I spent in this business. I love it more. I specialized mostly in ceramic, zircon, CAD/CAM technology, and other things. 17 years ago, I decided to open my own laboratory and started it in my hometown Zagreb. Through all the years, I had, like every private or business, my ups and downs. In the last 10 years, I started a new material. Actually, I use zircon and tried and would say all the famous brands out there. First of all, I'm using dipping technique. Then I switched to high translucency blank with layering technique, and today I work all of 6 veneers, inlays, onlays, hybrid abutment in monolithic technique. More important things for me and for my clients, it's natural looking teeth. It's the reason many people hesitate and are afraid. But few months ago I found a new brand, Aidite Honorzir super high translucency multi-layer, and I tried their zircon for the first time, and I can say I am very satisfied. I got Honorzir multi-layer in all 16 vita colors and high translucency incisional part, which is very important for me. Since I use the Honorzir super high translucency multi-layer, I get the natural color every time, and I don't need to use any layering technique. I make the fine texture on the teeth for the human touch and use glaze and stain in one bake, which allow me to save time. Usually I bake 2 times, which means that I save 15 minutes for a single crown, and you can imagine how much time I save in a month. Increased my productivity and lowered my cost. To shade match and natural color transition allows you to be most effective. Save time with finishing only with glaze or give individual character with stains. It's up to you. Reduce manual steps and labor cost per finished product. I can honestly recommend it to all my colleagues to try the Honorzir blank from Aidite multi-layer high super translucency, and you can finish in one bake with adding stains and glaze. In addition, the costs are the same like monoshade zirconia, which is very important for us. You enjoy the different economical effect, lower cost while increasing service. Actually, I can say I got more zirconia for less money. Try it. Thank you.
Hi guys, this is our ceramical department where we glazing, staining, layering, dipping our zirconia. This is our CAD/CAM department where we scan the models and design. Here we do milling and sintering. As you can see, here is a milling machine.
Thank you so much, Zlatko, for this nice videos and summary of your experience. So let's summarize Honorzir and the costatic concept behind it. Costatic means the cost-effective solution to create aesthetic. No dipping of white zirconia, no staining and layering after sintering necessary to achieve a lifelike color gradient, as you can see on the right side where Zlatko did this nice crowns. Reduce manual steps and labor costs. At least you save time for each unit up to 15 minutes. Imagine how many units you can do more during a day if you save 15 minutes labor time per crown. Finish only with glaze in one bake. And of course you can still add some more stains to give it a human touch. Reduce inventory through the simple staining concept. The best thing is the price is the same like for monoshade disc. So before, multi-layer discs are much more expensive than a monoshade disc. With the Honorzir SHTPM, Aidite make it happen that we can offer you a multi-layer for price of a monoshade disc. So lower the costs while increasing your service and your quality of your restorations. The multi-layer is now the standard in your laboratory. You have the possibility there, and we are happy to offer you this solution. To experience yourself the Honorzir multi-layer, we put together a little Honorzir test kit for you. This box is including a 40mm multi-layer disc in shade A2, a zirconia polishing kit with 6 pieces, one sample crown which is only sintered, so you can see the effect of the multi-layer itself, how it looks after it's really just sintered, and then how it can look if you just add some little stain and glaze to it. We integrate 2 samples made by our dental technicians. And of course, we add a USB stick with the instructions and videos and the staining concept. You can get all this at a cost for 1 disc. But you have a little video here to see what we put in. So now it's really up to you. Feel free to request an Honorzir test kit. You have with Honorzir multilayer, you have the possibility to lower your costs, increase your service and aesthetic. Just add your questions to the material, further characteristics and pricing and availability, or even technical questions for Zlatko. Feel free to use our Facebook chat. Pin down your questions or that you want to have for Honorzir test kit. Keep in mind the test kit is a limited edition and first come, first serve. I hope I could give you a little more insights about the concept and our new material. Looking forward to hear from you, to get in touch with you and answer your questions. Thank you very much for your time.